The National Football League kicking off Week 3. Photos of empty football stadiums making their way across the internet, showing the NFL is still struggling to sell tickets. NFL posting a Week 3 ratings gain of 2.6%. The results do not include Monday Night Football. Now, to date, NFL ratings are flat, up less than 1 percentage point. That's according to Nielsen. Joining me now, former Trump campaign senior advisor Michael Caputo. Michael, does the NFL have a problem on its hands?
I think so, and I'm probably a good example of what that problem is. I grew up in the shadow of the Buffalo Bills Stadium, and Jack Kemp was my quarterback, and he actually brought me into politics. I was a writer for Jack Kemp when he ran for president in 1986. I listened to Jack Kemp as he spoke in glowing terms about race relations, and many of his friends were the African-American players that he played alongside. And even though Jack is gone today, I think he would be rather empathetic about their plight and the things that they're trying to talk about. But the problem is, at the same time, Liz, I'm a 25th Infantry veteran, and I know that when they take a knee inside these stadiums, maybe they don't intend to offend veterans, but they do, and now they know they do, and some still take a knee. And over the offseason, the owners just seem to have come into an agreement with the players, and they're just letting this happen wherever it will. And I haven't been to a game this year. On Sunday, I took my little girls out into into a music festival here in Western New York instead of staying home and watching the game. I was really happy to hear that the Buffalo Bills really kicked the backsides of the Minnesota Vikings, but for some reason I didn't really miss it that much.
You know, that's interesting. Can you have your finger on the pulse of Middle America and the Heartland? What are they saying now as the NFL season is underway?
Well, it's interesting. You know, what I usually do at these games, I go to my friend's house, Chucky's Parking. We all used to park cars on our front lawns because we're right in the shadow of the stadium. And I'll go there and I hang around with all my old friends who were raised out there. It's a blue-collar neighborhood. It was kind of rough and tumble when I grew up. And there are a lot of people who will hang around Chucky's Parking and, drink a beer in the garage with us, but they don't go to the game. And there are a growing number of people that are just kind of disgusted with it. And Liz, now that this has kind of come to an agreement between the players and the owners where this can happen if a player wants to do it, I think they're losing people one by one.
Wait a second, stay on
that. I never thought
because
I would ever do it, but I'm missing all these games.
I went to school in Buffalo. I went to college in Buffalo. A big thing were the tailgate parties. You look forward to the tailgate parties to go out and see a game because of the tailgate parties. Is this now hitting the tailgate parties?
Well, a lot of people are tailgating, Liz, because that's a really important part of the Buffalo Bills experience, but they're not going inside.